Hello everybody and welcome to yet another episode of Perpetual Testing. For today's video we're going to be having a play of ORA Oblivion, and this was made and recommended by Sheepdog. So a big thank you to Sheepdog and a big apology to Sheepdog because you actually sent this to me ages ago, didn't you? So sorry, my bad. But hopefully we're going to do it today. This chamber features the use of light bridges, somewhere to reflect lasers into, something to use to reflect those lasers, deadly goo, deadly lasers, and of course those tubes that we are all so familiar with. Also just noticed that we've got a mono portal type thing. I've only got the blue portal function because there is an orange auto portal right there. There's also... okay, this might be quite a long video. There's logic gates and stuff going on already. Was about to say that sometimes I find the auto portal, one portal gun type maps more confusing because I want to think with two portals, but half the decision is made for me already. We'll see how that goes in here. What else have we got going on? We've got... there is a button in here that is connected to this, whatever this is going on. That connects to this panel here, which is apparently number 2. It's got a fizzler in front of it. What else is it connected to? It goes back up out here to you. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I know that's some sort of logic gate, but I can't remember if that symbol actually means and or instead or whatever it is. We'll deal with that when we actually get to it. We've got a cube down there that's blue. You're blue. Alright, we've got coloured cubes. That means there will be cube management. There's that deadly goo that we are very familiar with at this point. Laser pointing directly down into the orange auto portal. There is a laser receptor there, which apparently is our laser reflection cube. We've got... there's our exit right there. That exit is going to need a password whispered into it. That sounds suspiciously like a laser hum. We've got another cube dropper here. That's free. And it is also a button? There's a button concealed in the floor there. And that is orange, isn't it? And that is, yeah, that is a laser reflection cube, and it's an orange one, right? There's definitely cube management in here. Over there is a light bridge receptor, or a receptor for a light bridge behind a fizzler. Light bridge is over here, yeah, indicated by the signage. It's mounted on the wall there. That looks like it will get us across to some deadly lasers that are apparently number 1, but apparently number 1 is also up there. That's not how numbers work. You don't get to split them like that, unless we're talking decimal points, and then everything gets even more okay, never mind, everything gets even more confusing. 2 is up there as well. There's a bunch of chamber up there and around the corner there. Is that a panel? Is that behind glass? That's behind glass, okay, so there's no shortcut up there, clearly. What else have we got going on? Anything else before I start going? I don't want to get off of here yet, because I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, we definitely need a laser to get in there. That is number 3. Number 1 is up there. Well, number 1 is deadly lasers. Number 1 is also up there. Number 1 is also up there again, where there is a fizzler. Looks like another auto portal panel. Another auto portal panel. There is a button up there as well. And 2 is up there, and I also see deadly lasers. Okay, so I'd say we'd start at number 1, but number 1 is currently across a load of deadly goo, so we're going to need a light bridge to get across there. Are there any, like, launching yourself kind of options? I mean, I can put blue... actually, I can't put blue many places at the moment. I can put blue there. Yeah, we only get to place blue. Usually that makes things a lot more complicated for me. You'd think it would make it simpler because the half of the decision is done for you. But for me, no, much more complicated. There's a panel behind that laser over there as well. There's also a fizzler in there, just to complicate matters. Right, let's get down from... yeah, I guess get down from here and see what we can actually do. You are just a laser cube. I take it you come from that tube. You do indeed come from that tube. Oh, what is in here? And here is this button. This button does a bunch of elevators. That is how we can get back up there with a cube placed upon here. It is also that panel, but that fizzler doesn't seem to connect to it. The other third or half of whatever this is that laser receptor up there. So does that mean we have to have the button and the laser receptor to turn off number 2 or turn off that fizzler? I don't know. Again, I don't actually remember what that means. The and or? I don't know. What can we actually do then? Well, we've only got blue, so it doesn't matter about going for a fizzler at the moment. Blue in there. Lasers don't appear to burn. That is probably quite important to acknowledge. Let's grab you. Let's stick you... No. Let's stick you in here on the button. And... probably help if I was actually on those when I did that, wouldn't it? Hold on. Because if... Nope, don't go through that way. Go through this way. Yeah, actually, if we were on there, and we jumped off of there through the laser that doesn't actually hurt, we had a blue there, we'd probably quite easily get into there where there are some more deadly lasers. Anything else? Nope, just deadly lasers. Right, I'm going to try and do that then. So, for that, we have to get the cube to be on there without us being on there. Because we need to be out here, we need to be on those. Take you off of here for the moment then. Stick blue back on you. You, what are you for? You're for catching, you're for blocking the cube from going too far, right? So if I was to like drop you in here... Yeah, okay, that rolls nicely onto there. That lets us get back up here. We can put a blue over there then. Well, no point in me saying that, is there? We can only put a blue. It's that kind of puzzle. Which way is that going to be? That's behind me? Or is that in front of me? It's... I don't know. Let's just go for it. If I jump through here and we air strafe this way, we can get up into here. There's those deadly lasers. You apparently will activate the light bridge, which is right there. It's actually double signed, or in fact triple signed. What's going on in these? Is that just a little observation room recessed a bit? Just to make the job even harder for the Aperture employees who don't have enough to deal with. What do we do then? What do we do with being able to get into here? We can get back out of here with portals. We can get the laser into here. Laser would have to hit you to do the light bridge. Hold on. If we were out here... I know, because that's actually in front, isn't it? I was going to say we just have the laser reflection cube there. But, no, because that's clearly not anywhere near the same sort of space. You've got these deadly lasers, which thankfully are not currently turned on. I can't see a way to turn off that fizzler. Not anything immediately blatantly linked to it, anyway. I could get the cube back out of there easy enough, which in fact we're going to need to do, because... No, okay, no we don't, never mind. So I can just get back up in here. Does that light bridge... If this light bridge was turned on, that light bridge actually lines up with... it's one of those things. Okay, it's one of those clever catchy cube things, right? How do I make it do the clever catch a cube thing? If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry. I find it very hard to explain. We're going to do a thing, hopefully. Probably with that up there. Sorry, my computer just took a shit for some reason. Probably with that panel up there and... Yeah, okay. With that panel up there, momentum, and a bit of timing. Great, timing, always fun. We are going to make the cube catch itself and do itself in a way that doesn't need to be quite that rude. Let's go back out here. I can just get you back now, right? Yeah, because we can get in there easy enough. Let's hit you. We get a new cube delivered here. Pop back in here. We can quickly test this, actually. You are the light bridge, right? I'm assuming you are the light bridge since it is signed saying you're the light bridge pretty much everywhere, but I can't turn around quick enough. So how would I get this to do this? Basically what we need to happen is the cube to fall, launch, and as it comes down it's got to be pointing perfectly in here to hit that, because the laser is already there, right? So it will catch itself on the light bridge that it's about to activate itself. If that makes sense, I hope it does. Let's just see where this goes if I do it. It's got to be perfectly lined up though when you drop it, I think. So drop you now, and you do... You pointing away, that is good. Did I just notice that you have the aiming reticle? Yes, you actually have the aiming reticle, okay. There is going to be intricate aiming and it has to be precise. So if I get you to do that, I'm going to like hop and drop you so I've got a bit more time. If I do that, is that high enough alone to catch? No, it is turning on the light bridge. Well, it does turn on the light bridge when it has enough momentum. So it's got to be with that panel. A panel which is not for me because it has deadly lasers. So, hold on. It'd have to drop through here, go up a bit, then drop out of there, back into here. That should give it enough momentum to get above the light bridge. I think. No, I don't want to go through. I always do that. Why do I always do that? I've been playing this game enough to not do that anymore. Line up nice and neatly. As high as I can, because that should give me most of the time I need. Get up, drop, and then there and there again. Yeah, but no. Yes, but no. How do you time that then? Am I not timing that right? Has it got to go through twice? It's got to drop through this one at least once. So like that, drop it, and blue, and then blue. Are you in a good place? You are not in a good place, not even fucking slightly. What are you doing? Right, stop that, stop that. We need to do that, but without the cube going slightly mad. Line up here. Line up. Line up, light bridge is on. Little hop for maximum height, drop through, then that, and then now? Yeah, that's it, that's nice. Yeah, that is nice when you can actually pull that off. The clever cube, self-perpetuating, laser-activated, catch and activate yourself mechanism. That really needs a much quicker title. Right, so that keeps itself activated. Very nice. Yeah, I do like that thing. It's very satisfying when you can actually pull it off. I don't think I've ever done one where the cube has to activate itself like that. I think I did one where the cube blocks the laser and that turns on the light bridge. Not one where it has to, like, power itself, so to speak. With that done, I feel we hit quick save. With that done, we can just go across now. So with that done, we put a blue up there. Gets us onto the light bridge. Now get past here without touching the cube, or we die. And we can go see what's actually going on this side of the room. There's the deadly, deadly lasers. There is a panel in there. The light bridge goes straight to that panel. Panel recessed here in the floor. Number 1 is up there. Can we see anything else up there? There's definitely a button, and there is definitely what I think... Definitely what I think is not a good way to express something, but there is a panel up there that I'm pretty sure is another auto panel like that one. So to get up there, we'll deal with that in a minute. What else is there? There's number 2 is also up here, but number 2 is also over there. So somehow the numbers are split, just to make things a little bit more awkward. Can we see any angles? There's an angle to you through the glass here. No angle on the exit laser though. And you are number 3, which is that tube there. Yes, that's so we've got to get number 2 to do number 3, which you know that does make sense. But somehow number 2 needs to get that fizzler out of the way, and that is involving up there. I'm guessing we want to go up there first because this number 1 will kill us. That number 1 has more options other than death. I can put a panel. Can I not use you? Sometimes that works through a light bridge, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, if we put you there though, and I was to grab that cube, that's high enough, right? That's what, like 1, 2, and that's like 1 and almost 2? 1 and 3/4 maybe? Yeah, that should be high enough. If I work out which way is actually that way whilst we're here without touching the cube yet. What is that? That looks like the signage, so that's going to be on my left. Is this what I want to do? Is this what I want to do? Yeah, I mean, this kind of makes sense for the moment. Grab you down here, and we can get up here with the cube because, well, that's just came with me for the moment. Right, up here, through a fizzler, is an auto portal panel. It is number 1, and it's on a timer. This is interesting. We've got a fizzler blocking, like, the middle, but not the sides. Okay, what else did that do? That moves that portal there. So we can actually swap the orange over to somewhere else in this map. There's the deadly lasers. Is there anything else we can see up there? There is a button up there. There is a button and something around the corner, and one of those sort of panels that is like indicating stuff. That looks like a line up kind of thing. It in fact lines up with this. Light bridge. Get the light bridge to come out of here. That's how you get across there. There's also you. You kind of look like a indicating lining up kind of deal. That's kind of like a target, right? Got some more of these little recessed observation rooms. Quite like that as a way of lighting. It's a nice little detail to add to the lighting, actually. Yeah, I like that. Okay, what else have we actually got to deal with? Definitely think we want the light bridge to get across there. The light bridge goes into you. But you're also number 1, right? Which is also 1 on this, which is also this number 1. Do you happen to deactivate those lasers? You do deactivate those lasers. Okay, that is going to be important, I think. What else to do with that? We should get the light bridge. To get the light bridge, though, we have to have the thing doing the thing that we did over there with the things. We have to get you to do you again. How do you do that, then? Because that's all over there. That's got to be high enough for this. So if we have you there, are you another clever catchy thing? I think you're another clever catchy thing. This is going to be a map based all around doing the clever catchy thing, isn't it? Let's line you up. Let's get you to have maximum height. Yeah, maybe that's what this is lining up for, so you can tell when you're in the middle. Little hop to get the extra length or height. Yeah, nice, okay. That works, and that is definitely worthy of a quick save. That gets us the light bridge over here. It goes into there. We can turn those deadly lasers off, making them far less deadly. I can move blue. Okay, so we can go in there, we can put blue on that panel in the back, which would make it come out of here. Then that's what these little side bits are for, right? So we can come out here and be like, onto the light bridge and avoid the fizzler. Okay, so let's try that then. That's you. Down here, we still got a light bridge. We still have a light bridge. Get in here before it all turns off. Do that. Then that gets us up to here. And if we're quick about it, we should be able to get across to here. How long is that timer? That long. That long gets us to button 2. What does button 2 do? Does that turn off? No, that's still got the fizzler on it. Because the fizzler's also connected to that button down there, or to the laser. Can I see that laser here? That laser receptor there. Still got a light bridge. You don't appear to turn off with this. No, you definitely need... I don't know if that means it needs that button, or if it means that laser. But because I'm looking at it now and I can actually see there, I'm guessing it means that, right? So we need to get the cube to hit that. Yeah, okay, we get the cube to go through there. So I'd have to turn off the light bridge. I can turn off that light bridge, which we can only actually do by moving the cube. How do I turn off that light bridge without... That'll take me over... This might be quite a long video. Ooh, what's that? Is that a panel? Is that a panel? No, I think that's more recessed lighting. It's quite a nice little detail that makes, actually, a little meshed off recessed lighting like that. There's a panel up here which will let us get other places. Well, I could... I was going to say I could drop into there, but the light bridge blocks it, so I was thinking I could drop into there, fly up and grab the cube, but we're just going to smack into a light bridge. There's no way you can reach that from here. It does let us get back and forth to here, though. Technically, I could respawn that cube and take it up there. That would have the light bridge off. And let us drop... Alright, let's try that then. Wait, is this going to screw anything up? It might do. Let's do that. We're going to get a new cube. And I'm going to take that new cube up into this little room up the top here. I'm going to sit it on there for the moment. Does it do anything else? The light bridge is out the way. And we can hit there. Yeah, there is just enough of an angle to hit that panel. If we've somehow got a... well, we had to drop the cube... Had to drop the cube with the laser lined up to touch that. So maybe we've got to drop the cube... Because if I put the blue up here... No, put the blue here... That seems a really awkward angle, though. It's not going to be straight on. It would be... I have no way of telling which way that would be. I always get really confused over the orientation of in and out of a portal. But I'd have to be on here. So we'd have to drop it and then get back here really quickly. Unless it is actually... You know what? Let's go with what could be the easier option for the moment. Because that would be much nicer. If it is actually getting that laser as well, we've got to drop it at like a special angle that way or that way. At some sort of degree that I have no way of telling from here. Because, well, I'm not good at that sort of thing. But if it was like dropped at that like angle, an angle like that, maybe we can hit that. But let's try what would hopefully be the easier thing. Actually, it's not the easier thing because I can't drop it. We only have blue. Yeah, okay, again, I'm thinking with 2 portals, we only have 1 portal. Technically we have 2, but I can only place 1. Oh no, we get it to we get it to thing so that there's time. Get it to go in and out so that there's time to get back here and move the blue. Okay, so blue goes on. Blue, no, yeah, there, please. No, panel, thank you. Blue goes on there. We drop it into here, and it. Drop it into here, and then when it's in midair, we're going to do the thing. Didn't think of that, did I? No, I didn't think of that, actually. All we've done is put the light bridge back on and change everything. Oh, I'll just drop it without the laser. Yeah, drop it not lined up so that the laser goes anywhere but the receptor in there. And then it'll work? So, yeah, we just go get the cube again. Nope, hold on. We want to get back up here. Let's leave that one on there. Let's jump down to this again. Do I respawn it, or... Technically, this should just take me to the same place. It does. Right, okay, do that again, but without... I just noticed I can actually do that from here. Do that again, but without the laser going anywhere near the light bridge activating receptor. So, like, just anywhere, basically. There? Yeah, okay, then I can get on you. Then when you're airborne that side, we go blue there. Nope, okay, when you're airborne that side, we do blue there, and you should... Right. Has that done that? It does. It also turns on the deadly lasers. I was worried about them coming up at some point. Now that has given us the cube though, because that panel lined up with the receptor down below. So we do now have 2 cubes. If I get off of here, that fizzler comes back on. It does, but we can leave that there for the moment. Although we have to move the blue back up here. There's no way out of there. We have to move the blue back up here to be able to get out of here. You know what? Let's quick save. Laser receptor in there. So I want to go get that cube basically, because well, the whole point of it is that it's there. That button has also come up, so that is probably just to respawn that orange reflector cube. Let's go get that cube. That seems like the logical thing to do next. Let's go get the cube. To get the cube, we've got to get back up there. To get back up there, we can respawn this one. That swaps everything back around, and there should be a cube. There's a cube. We can do... Okay, we do this thing again. Yeah, we do this thing again, so that's blue on you. Me out there. Stand on the elevator and drop this in there. Land on there. Right, that lets us get to this cube. And I think that since we are now at this cube, I'm going to hit quick save. Right, we got a lovely orange cube. So the fact that they're different colours means we're going to have to, like, remember which one is doing which job at some point. What is this for, then? What is that laser receptor actually for? I'm guessing it means... So those there, those steps... Not steps, those elevators need two things. And the two things are... The button? No. What does that do then? Does that mean we can replace that button with that laser receptor? I really need to learn what all these things mean. It's the same as the fizzlers, I can never actually remember what any of them mean. That's keeping those up, so... We respawn the blue one. We can get back up here, but the blue one's got to go in there again, so no. We're going to need, at some point, that from somewhere. There's a load of glass here, though, so you might be able to do it from there? No, that's not an angle that's going to work. No, that's definitely not an angle that's going to work. You are just... Yeah, you're just that. It's always worth checking, just in case something fancy happens. So... Yeah, this is confusing me, because I don't know really what that means. I think I can replace... I can replace that button with that receptor? Or with that button? I don't know. I don't know. What else can we actually do at this point? Some deadly lasers have appeared over there, so... I'm guessing design-wise, and because Sheepdog is a good puzzle designer, that is more of a, hey, you don't need to go back in here kind of deterrent rather than a way to kill you. I mean, it can still kill you, but it's more of a sort of, don't try it, it's not worth your life kind of thing. I can get the light bridge back though, can't I? I can manually activate the light bridge myself from outside. If we go hold it over here, does that... Okay, you can do that, which is quite nice. That gives us a way back over there again. And what do we want to do with a way back over there again? What do we do with that? I'm going to use quick save again. So what would you even try next? I want to get you back. And if I get that back, I can get back here. The light bridge lets me get back and forth over here again. I'm guessing those lasers are also sort of a, hey, don't even think about coming back this way kind of design. Get back up there, we can change that around again. I'm guessing... I gotta stop using that phrase. I'm thinking, which is, well, the exact same thing, that doing that laser into there, or... That laser, we can't have it from there. Trying to activate that seems like the next thing to try. Yes, okay. So, it can't be there, because that has to be there for the light bridge, so it can't sit there. So... If the blue's there, you can have the laser come this way. Through there. No. But then it won't hit. But then it could hit here. Okay, I can't do that now, though. If I go move that... If I move the laser reflection cube, I lose the light bridge, so I can't get back here. Unless it was... Come on, work with me, panel. There. If that was there... And get back up there. We could grab that again, fly out of here and get back up there. That would let us get this cube over to this side of the room. Then put the laser pointing this way out of that panel over there. Then I can't get back. If I had the blue there, we can have the laser come out of there, and if the... Well, hold on, I'm trying to think this through. If that's there, we grab that cube, we drop through, we fly out of there. Which actually lets us get back up there again. But we fly out of here. That will at least get us the cube this side of the world. Then I could put the blue there, which would bring the laser here. I could have the cube sat here. Or I could go get the blue one, so we could do 2. No, you're easily respawned from that button over there, and you land over there. I'm guessing you're kind of harder to get. Because, yeah, because that button's come up. Okay, so we don't actually need to do anything with that panel anymore to be able to get that cube back. So we can respawn both cubes, but that one kind of has to be there for us to get up there to respawn the orange cube. Let's quick save. Let's look in here again in case I missed... no, of course not. There is probably a solution that is quite obvious now. But as usual, I am oblivious to it. What options have I even got? I've got this still. And we can get back up there. That would technically mean we can have the laser come from... We have to swap it round, but then it automatically on a timer swaps back to there. Let's have the laser come out of... Have the laser come out of there. So let's put blue there. Blue there. Blue there. Come on, work with me. Thank you. So I want to get back up there with that cube. Get back up there with the cube. Press that button. Get in there. Swap the blue to in there. Portals switch back. The auto portal swaps back, which means the laser would be coming out of there to a cube here. But then how do I get back? You know what? Let's just try it. Yeah, let's just try it. Let's hit quick save. What do I want to do then? So I want to fly out of here, up there. Yeah, fly out of there, up there again. So grab you. Grab you on the way through, like that. Then up here. Thank you. That's bringing that out of here for the moment. I want the laser coming out of there along there. So... I'm just going to try it because I can't think beyond what I'm thinking at the moment. You wait here. I go do. Then am I trapped in there? No, because it's going to swap back, so I'll technically be over there. Okay, yeah, okay. Actually, it'll swap back, so I'll be over the side I want. That means you. Then take you down here to like here. Line that up a bit quicker, please. Then, you know, quick, before the lasers. Blue there. And if I wait, it swaps back. Did that do a good thing? It did a thing. What did it do? What did it actually do? Let's hit quick save because that seems like I've done something rather sciencey. Actually, now that I look at it. This area is slightly lower than over there, isn't it? Yeah, okay, good thing I didn't try doing it from that side because, well, it wouldn't have worked. Probably for a whole bunch of reasons, but mainly because the laser's going to come... probably be too high. You know what? Let's not worry about things that we don't need to worry about. Back over this side, yeah, that's the other thing I was worried about, is how do I get here, but since it's swapped back... This is a fucking clever chamber. Since it's swapped back, that actually gets me here. That actually gets me back to here. So then what? I mean, what does that do? It's doing... like, all of that is lit up now. Do we need all of that? We don't want to walk through there. Because my blue will get turned off and we need the blue. So we can't go in there to do the button. Let's quick save this side of the world. So if I respawn you now, what happens? Is that... Oh, we get a new cube, obviously. That is actually keeping those up without the button. Okay. Yeah, okay, alright, okay, so that means if I block this, right, they come down. And I do not lose that cube for the moment. Okay, no, I got it. I think I've got it. Because then that comes down, right? And we... No, hold on. I need to, like, get on those while they're down. Onto here. We ride this up. I actually shifted in my seat to do that. Then, we can just do you. Yes? And that is actually the exit, right? Is that actually the exit? Please actually be the exit. If there's another chamber, I think that is actually the exit. Right, so that makes me wonder a couple of things. The first thing being, holy shit, Sheepdog, how the fuck do you even come up with stuff like that? Like, do you just wake up sweating in the middle of the night and go, I thought of a really evil puzzle? That is a beautiful little design. I'm actually quite proud of myself. How long did that... That didn't even take that long for me. Holy crap, okay, yeah, Sheepdog, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. I have no idea how you guys come up with stuff like that. Like, where do you start? It literally just must be waking up going, I know how I can torture someone. Yeah, that could have taken me literal hours. I think I must have gotten lucky. You know what? Thinking about it, though, it's not a case of getting lucky. It's clever fucking design, right? A really good puzzle map should actually kind of lead you to the logical solution. And having those turn off, like, because I could have spent another fucking hour trying to get back up there. Sheepdog, I'm really impressed. That is a beautiful bit of design. That would mean that is an OR gate. Yeah, I know gates. That's an OR gate. Okay. Brain, memorize that symbol. It means OR. I think. We'll go with that. Yeah, okay, so that was ORA Oblivion by Sheepdog, and that is a fucking beautiful bit of puzzle design, dude. Really impressed with that. That might actually be one of the cleverest little designs I've ever seen. I have no idea whatsoever how you come up with something like that. Beautiful bit of work, dude. Yeah, so ORA Oblivion by the very clever, holy shit he's clever, Sheepdog. So a massive thank you to Sheepdog for that one. If you want to recommend a map that I play, especially if it's fucking clever, although make it too clever and my videos get far too long for anyone to ever watch, please follow the link down in the description and submit it to me by the usual means. I do ask nicely that you don't just link it in the comments, because YouTube usually deletes that stuff and I never see it, and by doing it through the thing on my website I can actually keep track of it. Yeah, I'm really impressed with that, Sheepdog. Dude. Like, I crouch in your honor, because there's not a whole lot else I can do in this game to show honor. This is bowing, okay? This is bowing. Yeah, alright, ORA Oblivion by the very, very clever Sheepdog. Massive thank you to Sheepdog for that one. You know, that's kind of made my night, being able to actually... That has actually really cheered me up, being able to solve that as well. I've now been talking for ages about how clever you are, so I will go ahead and say thank you very much, Sheepdog. Thank you very much for watching, and until the next episode of Perpetual Testing, so long, and thanks for all... the fish. I'm really impressed, Sheepdog. I really am.